Welcome back to our Hisckeno channel. When buying a mini excavator, some folks make the mistake of buying a machine that doesn't fit the job and their needs. They often buy one that's way too big for their needs, or they buy one that's too small and quickly outgrow that project. So today we're going to have our HK14 in, we have our HK20 in, and our HK42 in to help you figure out what fits your budget, your property needs, and what actually makes more sense for you. We'll start with our HK14 in. You'll see that this is more of a compact, more lightweight machine. And then as we move in over to our HK20 here in a little bit, you'll see with the diesel machine that's equipped with, you get into more heavy duty work, a little more action than you can get out of the 14 in. Then you look at our 42 in, you can see that it's actually larger, built for more of like land clearing purposes, more of your contractor level jobs. Okay, so let's start with our HK14 in. This machine's honestly a really good fit for homeowners, do-it-yourself projects, small properties, people looking to get into equipment ownership. The HK14N is best for fence installs, drainage, ditches, backyard projects, landscaping, kind of tight access jobs. And one of the biggest advantages of the HK14N is its compact size. You can get into tighter spaces, move around easier, and transport it without needing a massive truck and trailer setup. If you've got smaller property, maybe a few acres, and you mainly want a machine for maintenance projects, this machine makes a lot of sense for you. Now the HK20N is where you start getting into a more serious machine. This is our middle ground option. It's still compact enough for residential work, but gives you noticeably more power and stability. Best for larger properties, frequent digging, side hustle work, light contractor jobs, property development. And you'll especially notice the difference if you're digging harder ground, lifting heavier material, having longer work days, or taking on paid jobs consistently. The HK20N is probably one of the best choices for someone who wants room to grow into bigger projects without jumping all the way into a fuller size excavator. And then we have our HK42N. This machine is in a completely different category compared to the other two that we just showed you. The HK42N is actually great for land clearing, large acreage, heavy digging. A lot of contractors find the HK42N to be extremely useful in their jobs. It's great for tree and root removal. The HK42 is built for heavier work, pulling root wads, digging deeper trenches, moving larger material, handling those long work days. With a Kubota diesel engine, enclosed cab with AC and heat, the hydraulic thumb, heavier operating weight, this machine is built to work. But with the added capability also comes more transport considerations, a larger trailer setup, and usually means you need to get a bigger truck. So a simple way to think about it is the HK14N is ideal for those smaller residential properties, those occasional projects. The HK20N works really well for medium-sized projects, side work, people wanting more versatility. And then the 42 is best for large property owners, serious land management, and contractor level jobs. So in conclusion, the biggest piece of equipment that's out there may not be the best fit for a lot of people. It actually might be smarter to get a smaller piece of equipment that you can be quick to use versus one that's extremely large, that's harder to transport and sit still a lot of the times. So if you're needing help trying to decide which piece of equipment is best fit for you, you can call us. We'll be more than happy to walk through all of these pieces of equipment with you personally. If you want to see this equipment in action or see more detailed walkthroughs on each of these pieces of equipment, you can subscribe to our Hisckeno channel, check us out on YouTube. We'll see you next time.